this for people with AIDS. We also have a grant from the state of Tennessee, the prevention grant, and so we're working.
And so there's been quite a bit. Now these individuals who happen to come by and take advantage of your services, what are their reactions when they find out if they're not aware that they have this disease? What are their reactions when they take one of these tests and they find out that they are positive for HIV or AIDS?
Well, it's just like anybody else's reaction, but I must say we've conducted probably, I want to say right at 1,000 tests, close to it, and we've only had maybe 2 or 3 positives. So the rate, either we're testing the wrong people or the stats is not in that area. One of the things we have found out that probably those who are at the highest risk is not those who are taking the test.
Okay.
So and that's kind of hard too. It's hard to test people who don't want to be tested.
And so are you suggesting that perhaps people might suspect from just common knowledge and common street talking, etc., that they might be perhaps infected by this disease, but at the same time they're not willing to take that extra step in order to determine whether or not they truly have it scientifically or medically? Is that what?
Well, what I'm saying is this, and this is what I know. I know that there's between 240 and 325,000 African Americans walking around with HIV. That's in the whole United States. It's around 14,000 in Tennessee. Now, what I do know is that 1/3 of those people that has HIV don't know that they have it. And my job is to identify those people in the Davidson County or Middle Tennessee region who has HIV and don't know it, and that's how we're doing that.
And so you think that you're really reaching a good sizable population, and that you're doing a real work in that particular area?
Absolutely. I think that those people who are at an increased risk for HIV are not the ones who's actually getting tested. And so our job is to somehow get those people in, get them tested, and get them their results. That's our job.
And of course, when the better you are at doing that, the more effective you will be able to
curb
the impact that this has had on African Americans.
And Dr. Haney, just let me go one step further. You know, as from previous shows, I am a person living with full-blown AIDS. And now having HIV is not like having HIV in 1982 or 1992 when they first discovered. Medical advances has gotten this disease almost to a chronic illness. But people in their mind from previously reported stuff about HIV still think that this is, once someone tell you got HIV, it's a death sentence. It is no longer a death sentence. It's almost a chronic illness, not like diabetes or any of the other chronic illnesses. It's well managed. People are living longer and longer with HIV.
And so what we need to do really is to provide more resources so that individuals can have access to the kind of medicine that you need. Now, we also understand that over the last 26 seconds that this is very, very expensive medicine that they have to use in order to do.
But in Tennessee, with TennCare, all the medicine on the formula is on Tennessee, on TennCare's formula. So a person with HIV in Tennessee has access to the same medicine as Magic Johnson.
Okay, and of course we'll end this segment today here of Ms. Crowder, and we'll be back with our audience for our final segment following this very, very short commercial break. Very good. We're talking to Mr.